screened on ball this season? Seemed like you all were running through screens left and right.
Yeah, they're probably up there with one of the more screening teams, particularly on the ball, off the ball too as well. They ran a lot of stuff for him, but he's a good player, so it's going to be tough to stay in front of him.
When Ashton's having a tough game like you did tonight, do you have more pressure then to really step up?
Not really. Ashton's a really good player. He'll bounce back. Just wasn't his night. I think he'll be ready next game now. But when my numbers call the point, just gotta step in the game, play defense, make the simple plays, things like that.
Cal talked about having to learn lessons from this game. What do you think y'all will learn from tonight?
Second half got to be better. Down the stretch got to be better. Little things, hustle plays, fighting for loose balls, 50-50s, things like that. We just got to be better all around.
Yeah, like you said, they out-rebounded you in the second half. Is that an effort thing or an execution on their part? What sort of change
That's
there?
more effort on us, coming out just fighting for loose balls, things like that. So, like you said.
Is Tennessee going to see a really ticked off bunch of Wildcats on Saturday?
Hopefully, being ticked off really, I don't think will really matter though. Just coming out and just executing Saturday. We didn't really execute tonight, specifically in the second half. So just coming out and executing Saturday would be a big.
Calvin said that he was proud of the fight at the end, but he pointed out that you needed to have those plays when the lead was like 7 to get it to 14 and 15. How tough is it to extend the lead in a game like this?
Real tough, especially with LSU. A top 15 team, fighting for something to prove, tied for second. So, I know they came out with a chip on their shoulder, and we just didn't match that, that intensity in the second half.
How stunning is this loss? I know it's tough to lose, but to lose like this, what's that feel like?
Yeah, that was a tough loss, especially down the stretch. A real controversial play, but you just gotta move on, win or loss. You just gotta move on to the next game, and we gotta move on to Tennessee.
Is there anything that you feel like you guys should really rededicate your all self to over the next couple of days of practice?
Defense will definitely be the priority. I know for sure that will be. Everybody just gotta refocus on the defense end, helping each other, helping the helper, rebounding, 50-50s, things like that.
What did you guys not do on defense tonight that you usually do?
I think helping the helper was a big thing. When somebody got beaten, they help somebody. Somebody got to help that person. 50-50 balls, boxing out, things like that. I think those were the big things.
What was your initial thought when you saw that last play transpire?
Tough call. I didn't see it live, but when I looked at the replay, I thought tough call. Could have went either way. The refs just decided to choose it that way, so you just move on.
How important was PJ tonight down the stretch?
He was huge. Got that tough N1. He's tough on defense too because he can switch out on small guards. So he's just a really tough player overall.
The free throws you guys hit down the stretch, that kept the game going. And if you miss one, obviously that last play doesn't happen. But how crucial was hitting those free throws for you guys?
Like you said, real crucial down the stretch. I think we were down 2. Keldon hit 2 big ones. It was a clutch play on his part, and hopefully we can have more plays like that during the season.
Cal said the other day that these games, State, LSU, and Tennessee, is kind of like an Elite 8, a Sweet 16 type of an atmosphere. I know you haven't been in that yet, but is this what you might imagine it could be like?
For sure. Like you said, I haven't been in it, but hopefully, if we can get to that point, I would like to see what it's like. I'm sure it's great. The atmosphere tonight was really good. Just came up short on the wrong end of the loss.
Tennessee coming in Saturday, I can imagine the anticipation was going to be high already. But how tonight ended, do you think it'll add a little more anticipation for you guys to get back out there on Saturday night?
Yeah, I think we'll come out ready, after a tough loss especially. Tennessee's a really good team. We just got to move on from this loss, film and get ready for the next game.
After you lose a game, do you do anything specifically yourself to get your mind right? Like when you lose, do you want to get back in the gym, or do you do something to take your mind off basketball for a minute?
I really don't do anything different. We lost on a tough tip-in. That could have went either way. If we would have won, I wouldn't have done anything different. You just got to learn from the wins and the losses.
Is it nice to have maybe, if we foreshadow a little bit, to have a game like this in the middle of February as opposed to in March where you guys have already had experience where it gets down to the wire like this? Is that a good silver lining you can take from this, even though it was a loss?
Definitely. We've been in a lot of tough games, like the Seton Hall game. It was tough. We've been in a lot of close games, especially down the stretch. You just got to learn from each and every game that you play to try to get better offensively and defensively. Execution, things like that, 50-50s, you know. So just got to come out next game and be ready to play.
Thanks, man. Are you getting a little better idea of what the substitution patterns are, the rotation? Like, you know when Cal's going to call on you?
No, you don't know when Cal's going to call on you, but that's just all the more reason to be ready to go. You don't know who's going to step up, who's going to play. That's the good thing about this team is anybody can step up, anybody can come out and give us a big boost.
What happened at halftime when you got the start for the second half?
Really, was just playing good defense, just trying to play as good as I could on defense against Tremont. I think that was why I got to start.
So he came and told you that you were going to start because of your performance in the first half.
Yeah.